And this is it. The last one in this house, probably.
Oh, is it? You didn't tell us that.
Probably.
You can't just bring that up.
You can't just tell us that.
Well, any day now, we're going to be selling the house. So,
But we've been here since flipping 7 o'clock, and it's 10 to 9 now. You're telling us now.
Yeah, and the worst thing is they always say you never know when it's the last time you've done something.
yeah, you're right.
And now
you know.
You just told us, but you didn't get me ready enough, and this is it. Like I felt like we needed to do some puja or something.
Maybe you don't need to be too ready. You know, maybe otherwise you're going to be over emotional.
No, but like even though
I don't want you crying.
I'm a bit emotional.
No, I am getting a bit emotional because like we had like the dinner around the table where we started off. Yeah. We sat at the kitchen table where we started off actually first. Then we moved on to the dining table.
You mean when we started the podcast like overall, like years ago?
Years ago. 6 years ago. We moved on to the sofa. It's funny how we've just moved on to all the spots that we did the podcast, and here we are, and now you've just broken the news.
Yeah, you guys, you people listening now, you people. You've been in every room in this house.
Wow.
Pretty much all throughout the downstairs.
I mean, it's sad for them as well.
Well,
because the acoustics, they're all going to notice the acoustics. Do you know what I mean?
The good acoustics, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, but this is it's the next phase, next chapter. Even like when I talk to the neighbours and they're like, "Oh, you're right. How you getting on with the move? And how you doing?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff."
Well,
I didn't realize.
Can you make sure that you got reception in the next house?
Yeah.
My God, nothing works as soon as you get here.
But also the neighbours all say the same. They go, "Oh, it'd be good though, Tommy." Because I go, it's sad. You just have to leave the street.
Oh, yeah, that's sad.
You know, the neighbours and all that.
Yeah.
And I went, you know, the memories and even, it sounds silly, I wanted to take the bathtub. That's the one thing I wanted to take.
Oh, what? Is that because one of us has been in there?
Yes, it's got memories of you, Kedge. Whenever I look at that bathtub, I just picture you naked and your little Gujarati bits floating on the water.
I really like your walk-in bathroom thing upstairs that you got, which I used once on your stay over.
What do you mean? All bathrooms are walk-in?
All bathrooms are walk-in.
No, like, you know, like...
drive-through?
No, like you just walked in and he was just like, that was it. You just shower, you just get wet on the floor.
Oh, like a wet room.
It's a wet room.
Yeah, with that, whatever that is. That was incredible. I loved it.
I love it. Why are you going to splash where you like? What?
No, like you just walked. It was just brilliant. It was not like, you know what I mean.
No, but the bath we got up there, I got it for myself.
Like India ones.
Yeah. But the bath that's in that bathroom, because it's the big room, is a 7-foot bath.
Yeah, it's a big one.
So I can fit in it. Right, and so that's why I was like, "Oh,
you ain't got space for a 7-foot."
No, but in the new one can have, but the more so that the boys from early days, from their birthday,
both in it together.
They're both in it together,
right?
Yeah, of course.
So there's a lot of memories like that. But and then I said to them, I said, "Oh, I'm going to take the bath," and then it caused so much hoo-ha with the lawyers getting involved.
Really?
Yeah, they went, "Oh, well, hold on. If you got to replace it with like for like, because that's what they viewed. They viewed the house with this, so you got to put another roll top bath in. That's that." And then I thought, I'm going to have to do that, take it out, fit it, then store.
Just buy a new one.
Then you're like, you know what? Yeah, but this bath's quite expensive. It's a few grand, and so that's why I was like, "Oh man, I don't, want to do that." But anyway, so we didn't do that. But that's right. End of an era. We move on, we make new memories, and I think it's important for things to go. Even like when I think of the BBC days, we had good times, but that bath time's over.
Did you tell them that the Brownlow still has to take place from their house, the garage?
In the new place?
in this place. Is that part of the contract?
I should have put that in as a condition.
Yeah.
Like, there's a little like, the trees have got preservation orders.
Yeah.
The bath is staying.
Yeah.
And by the way, every Tuesday night or Monday night,
Three blokes.
Me, Kedge is going to come to the. I tell you what, I'll keep a key to the garage.
Yeah, that's all we need. We don't need to go in there.
We don't. Yeah,
they can leave the barney for us just outside.
Thank you. You know what I mean? And I wonder if they'll make any food for us.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Nah, don't
so
do
we just had a bit. Of
Oh, do you know what? Tommy, that is a sad start to the podcast.
Is it?
Yeah, it is a bit.
Oh.
It's a little bit emotional. I think everyone's going to get a little emotional. Do you know what
I don't feel that sentimental. Even like now, I've just come in just before you guys got here from taking the boys swimming, and my missus has taken all the pictures off the walls.
Yeah, I saw that. I noticed that when I walked in.
So I was like, and your body goes, "Oh, look, the pictures are gone." You go, "Oh, okay, fine."
But just imagine, like all the videos people have seen, they're just used to like the two big turbines behind us, and just like like
that's the boilers, by the way. It's a water.
It's like now I'm gonna have to, when I come to the new place, like how am I gonna park my car? Where's my car gonna go?
Yeah.
Is it
big
gonna
change?
be the same?
I don't know. I'm not ready for it.
Yeah, and even I'm a bit like, "Oh, how am I going to host you guys there?"
Yeah,
because
it's going to take a bit of time, innit?
Yeah,
it's a start. Like like the beginning of a new relationship.
Yeah.
You know what though? You don't need to host us.
No,
not me anyway.
What I mean is,
Kedge needs
me. Yeah,
Kedge needs a full host.
No, but what I mean is, like, we're going to build this house, right? We're going to add to it, add a lot to it.
Right.
It's a full revamp. It's going to take probably the best part of a year. My missus seems to think it's going to be done in 3 months.
Right.
I've told her several times. I go, "Listen, get your head." I said, "It's nothing's going to happen this side of Easter. Easter at least."
Wow.
Right?
Maybe longer.
Yeah.
What I know what you're doing.
Easter's only 6-7 months away.
Yes,
But are we going in to record?
Well, we can go into a building site. We can just sit up in a corner, right?
Oh.
And record. We don't.
Why don't we just do it at your mum and dad's?
No.
They go to bed at like 7 o'clock.
Exactly.
Oh.
And Kedge, you're so loud. Bro.
Yeah.
I think you keep my mum and dad up from here, from when we're in this house, and they live in a different house. So I'm going to move to mum and dad's for a bit, and then go to the main house. But anyway,
you can come to my house if you want. You want to come to South London?
We can take it. We can take it on tour.
No,
we can go to
I'm
other people's houses.
I'm not coming to South London. No.
Oh, Tommy, me and you then.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I'm in East, so I can
It's too far away. Too far
for
away.
Kedge, it's the other side.
Sounds like a him problem.
Yeah, he does.
Too far away.
Okay, guess we need a new Kedge. Right.
Exactly. We'll find someone in East or South to
Yeah.
take your place.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's loads of people that want to be on it.
But I'm quite excited. I feel like it's all changed at the moment. Not only with the house and stuff like that, but even like this week. Okay, we're not gonna do the podcast next week because we're recording a live one this Saturday.
Yay!
Our live, but it's finally here. Can you believe it? All those months
I
of talking
can't
about
believe it's here.
Yeah, if you're listening to this podcast on Thursday, in 2 days' time, we are live. I'm meeting people all the time. People are messaging me all the time saying, we're going to be there, we're going to be there.
Yeah, same here.
And I was thinking about it. I think this room, we know it holds a couple hundred people, just over. So it's lovely, sold out. It's going to be a good night. And then I thought, this podcast, we get a few thousand people listening to it straight away when it comes out.
Yeah.
Then over the course of the next few weeks, a few more thousand people listen.
Yeah.
So I just suddenly worked out, I thought, this podcast right now, what we're saying, in the next 2 weeks, will go to the ears of Wembley Arena. 10, 11,000 people.
Oh, I see like that.
We'll get it. We'll get
Oh,
it.
easy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
In fact, a lot of our podcasts have done the O2 many times over.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? And see something, then when you think of that now, as we're sitting here, imagine a few thousand people in front of us.
Oh, no, that's nuts, isn't it?
That's
That
mad.
is nuts.
We don't think about that.
Yeah,
I love that though. One day,
and we never had that. And also, I was thinking about this as well. It's like when we first started doing this. Do you remember when we first spoke about it and all of this kind of nonsense? It's like it is incredible that we are going to be doing a live show on Saturday.
Yeah, sold out.
sold out.
Nuts.
Do you know what? It's funny that it is sold out, but I keep seeing King's Place. They keep adding like 1 or 2 tickets. Like they keep finding,
They must have some allocation, or they're squeezing a few.
No, they are, because I keep talking to them like nearly every day, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we can still stick a few more here, there." So they're trying everything they can to just put. I think when I looked today, just before I came here, there's still 2 more tickets left. On
2 more? You said it was sold out.
No, but that's what I mean. It was sold out on the weekend.
Right.
And then they keep saying, "Oh no,
Oh,
we've still got
wow.
a couple here." I'm like,
Add a
keep
little
sticking them in.
It's-
And the funny thing is, because obviously when you sign up to it, you join like our wait list if you've missed all the tickets. So when they release more tickets,
I
the wait list
see.
get an email straight away, bang.
Bang.
Right.
So
if
they're
you want
getting bought straight away again, which is quite nice for us. We're just like, wow, it keeps selling out.
dynamic pricing and all of that. Well,
We
no,
ain't doing
maybe
none of
we're
that.
not
No,
like
we're not,
Oasis,
we're
but we have
I did think about that, and I was just like, well, maybe the last 20 should have gone for 50 quid. I'm
Yeah.
joking.
No,
I'm joking.
no,
Joke.
Up,
We can't do
up.
that.
If
We
you
can't
missed
do
the early,
that.
but what we haven't really spoken about is, guys, like, obviously it was a big sort of issue of contention last year, and that is, what are we walking out to a song?
Oh, music. What are we going to do?
Do we
What are you
wanna-
looking at me for?
You're a DJ. So
Well, I picked the song already.
What did we
here we
come out to last year?
We came out to Montel Jordan, didn't we?
This is how we do
Yeah,
it.
that
it's so bait,
Yeah.
though, isn't it?
Okay, so what is it this year?
No, you're going to have to wait till Saturday, innit?
Oh,
I'm
Saturday.
not
Hold
to
on,
say it.
no. What, you just decided?
Yeah, I
He's
picked
the-
it.
He's DJ.
No, but it surely has to be a three-way
Yeah,
thing.
but we're not DJs, and we're nowhere near.
Tommy's going to
DJs.
like it.
Yeah,
Yeah, Kedge
But
will
it was,
like it as
but
well.
it was Shy FX and UK Apache. It was 20 years of
He's trying to influence you. He's trying to influence your
No,
decision.
I think I've made the decision
original
already.
Nutter.
Yep.
No, we're not going to come out to Original Nutter. It's not that kind of flipping event.
If we came out to original Nutter, people
We're not,
would-
no, Kedge.
One day, some of the kids from the neighborhood carried my mother's groceries.
What film's that? What film's that?
Not Goodfellas.
Yeah.
It's Goodfellas.
It's
yeah.
Goodfellas.
I was Goodfellas. Yeah.
What
Yeah.
a start! But they had to
You know
cancel. They had to
why?
get rid of that, didn't they?
Why?
Because they didn't have the
Oh,
copy of it.
they
Yeah.
changed
I've still,
it.
got,
Yeah,
I've still
yeah.
got that version. Though.
Have you?
Yeah. And it still kicks around on certain YouTube. You can find it, but you're right. You can't get the.
Have you seen the
Go on,
video?
give us a something apart from Original Nutter. To think of something sensible.
What about
Kedge.
something Bollywood?
No,
What about like Gesaria?
no. What? Are you dumb? I'm sorry, but we had a bride and groom walking into a flipping wedding. That's not we're holding hands. We're going to come out walking and holding hands.
No.
No.
Yeah. No.
And don't come near me.
I think you might have picked like I think if you said Tommy liked it, then I think you picked a hip hop song or maybe a garage song.
I think there's only one song that fits like the bill at the moment, seeing as what's happened.
Oh, well, you know what? Don't tell us. Let's keep it a surprise.
Ooh.
And if I don't like it,
I really don't know.
No,
We don't know
if
it.
I don't like it,
No, I'm gonna tell
I'm
you,
not
boys.
walking out.
Oh,
even I'm just going to pick.
Pick something he doesn't like. Come on. Please.
If I don't walk out, it's because I didn't like the tune.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that now.
I think you will like it. No, I know you like this tune, and I know you both like this tune.
Okay.
Okay, what we do?
What could it be? Okay.
Also, last time, obviously, do we need to have a dress code for us three? Because I always come wearing something different to you guys.
Yeah, but you come wearing like a Tottenham shirt, then you'll wear something from India, like a kurta. Like, bro, just wear normal clothes, innit?
Normal clothes is what we've been told.
Just be normal, Kedge, right?
Okay.
Just for once. Nothing rip off, no fake machino.
Yeah, okay.
What's the weather saying on Saturday? Is it all right?
I think it's raining. Yeah, I think it's raining. I think it's winter's here in it now.
Are we not going to get any more like decent sunny days on it? I wanted to wear shorts,
Shorts?
Yeah.
No.
Because it makes it feel like how we're just doing it here, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, and just being at yours, a bit relaxed.
We should come in corte pajama.
You can't have your legs out.
We don't wear that. We don't wear that.
You can't have your legs out. We've got 200 people coming, Sed. You can't have your legs out.
He's got good calves, though. He's all right.
No, I know, but
you
still.
Can't have your legs
No, but still. Have some izzat. You've got to respect. It's like,
what? What do you mean?
No.
It's dishonour.
It's
what? To wear shorts?
Yeah.
I'm going to wear shorts.
It's a place of respect.
I wear shorts?
Yeah, just little hot pants.
No, proper shorts.
Give us some thigh as well.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever you want. I'm now I think maybe the song might be It Takes Two to Make a Thing Go Right.
No,
because there's three of us.
No, there's not. There's two. There's two and you.
Oh, okay.
Actually, can I tell you a little story?
Go on.
Just as we pulled up, coming back from swimming with Milo and Logan today.
Yeah.
We pulled up on the drive and Milo goes, "Whose car's that?" He does that. He panics. Some kid, he's at that 12:30. Everything's so animated. Oh, whose car's that?
Yeah.
I went, look at the plate.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And Sachi's plate is a version of his name,
Yeah.
Sachi, right? I went, who do you think it is? He went, Sachi's. I went, yeah. And he went, all right. And then it went quiet for a second, and Logan, the younger one, 7, he goes, Dad, who's your better friend? Sachin or Kedge? Who do you like more?
Big question.
Wow. How'd you get out of that one?
No, I told him straight.
Easy.
I said, and he goes,
Easy.
no, I think he goes, and it went quiet, and I laughed because I thought I'm going to say this on the podcast, right? Yeah. And I went, well, I said, I've known them both the same. I said, so we all
Me
worked
longer. So I'm just saying.
That's right, actually.
How old are you, bruv?
No.
Bruv, just relax, please.
I showered in your bathroom. I had a shower with you.
I shared a room with you.
It's okay. Nobody's going to die at the end of this conversation, right? And I said, I've known them both the same. I said, we all work together on the radio show, and then now we've all carried on the podcast.
Yeah.
And he goes, and then Logan goes, but it's probably Satch, isn't it?
Is that what we said?
Yeah.
That is
And
hilarious.
no, Smilo goes, it's probably Satch, isn't it?
Yeah.
I went, why? And he went, doesn't Kedge annoy you? I went, he does. He does. Milo's picked up on all of this, right?
I love it.
Right? And then Logan goes, and he goes on about Spurs and just walked off.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love that.
They just concluded.
And also because I am quite the irritating one because I engage with them in an irritating way.
You'll come along and go, oh yeah, what's up with that? Oh yeah, you think you can do a cartwheel? If you can do press ups?
Do you know when you were young and you had that one uncle that just used to piss you off?
Yeah.
Kedge is that guy now for your kids. And I used to think of that when I was a kid. I was just like, God, there was always this one caca that was just, he was a wrong un. You know, like it was just weird.
He just come in over chatting too much. You're like, yeah, no, God,
Yeah, that's it. Just shut up, mate.
Yeah,
now, Kedge is that guy for
Wow.
your kids.
Wow.
Whereas I'm the cool one.
Yeah, what do you all think about this, kids? And they're like, oh, he wants to debate.
He wants to have a chat.
Opinions and all that. So anyway, so Satch, it takes two to make a thing go right.
Okay, fine.
Or 3 is a
I'll
magic
just
number.
walk out to my own song.
Yeah, as you always do.
Yeah.
In your head.
In my head.
Yeah,
Do you want individual songs then?
Oh no, we'll work this out. This is a live.
No, this is not for the podcast.
Yeah,
this is
okay,
a
we'll
production.
work it out.
Production.
So then you
meeting
have to
afterwards.
think about this because you're right.
All right.
We could have it. We could have individual songs. But I see because of a stand up, you have to come out to a song.
Yeah.
So
I know your song. What's your go-to?
It varies. It depends what
This is
kind
how
of
we do
night
it.
I'm doing. But it's no. Sometimes it's something I can just jump around to, or I might just do like an old school Bhangra song, or like you say, or original.
You do go
Wicked,
old school
Wicked, or whatever. I like it. Yeah, that sets the tone. The song,
Yeah, it sets the tone.
The song is important though. Satch.
Yeah.
But it's on you.
I think this is a big tune.
Oh, is it new?
No.
Oh.
Everyone will know it.
Oh,
okay.
perfect. Even better. I
Well,
love
of course,
that.
everyone's going to. Yeah.
And it's very hype.
Ooh,
Okay.
Wicked.
No.
Wicked.
No. You find out Saturday.
On a ragga tip.
No, no.
By day.
Yeah, that one.
There's
What version was that?
They did a Bollywood version.
Yeah,
of it.
Can we just talk about the weather that's actually that we're dealing with? Because I know Satch mentioned it for Saturday.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was Saturday night. I think
Saturday gone.
Saturday gone. I think it was probably in a long time where lightning and thunder was just it was just there for ages. Like it wasn't stop. It was like every 30 seconds flash.
So this is all across London. Saturday
All across
just
London,
gone.
yeah.
And I only realised it's all across London because the next day in the news they went, the scenes across London.
Yeah, it was nuts.
You're right. So I was actually still awake because
I was awake.
It happened at about 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, so I got home at about 1:45, and then I was still awake, and all of a sudden it felt like thunder had hit my house.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. You were
The
not
ground-
awake. You're going very quiet.
The
so you weren't
ground
awake, you were
shook.
asleep, weren't you, Ken?
The ground shook.
I didn't know any of this
The
happened.
lights were flickering. My Wi-Fi just went ping off. Like the box just went off and came back on again. So like
Wow.
it was like lightning struck my house.
I didn't
It
hear.
felt like it.
I don't know any of this.
And you slept through it all.
Yeah.
What?
I didn't know until much later, and I saw on social media, and everyone's like, "Oh, London's been battered with rain
Bro,
and thunder."
like my bedroom when I got into bed, like it was still happening at about 2:30, 3ish. It was bright white.
I don't
like
think anything.
flash.
I don't think anything happened in Watford.
No, it must have done.
I
It
think
was
it did.
all over. It was all over.
Really,
London.
like that
It was
bad?
everywhere.
Was it long?
Firstly, so
Yeah, about an hour and a half.
So the rain started coming, right? And I was awake. We're sitting there watching telly. I was actually with my old housemate from university, Neil. Yeah. Neil was over. Another mate of mine, Darren, was over. So Darren left.
Yeah.
Neil stayed. We're up. We're awake. Chatting.
That's a late one for you.
Yeah, it was because they'd come out. He'd come down for the weekend to see me.
Right.
They also wanted to come and see the house for one last time before they went.
Yeah.
And all that. And then they said, and we had a night out. But obviously, I said, "Look, boys, I'm working." So they came to the comedy show. So because I hadn't hung out with them. Then we driven back. I was like, I've got to stay up for a few hours and do it. But you're right, it was hard work. And I told him that. So I told him, I said,
Yeah, I'm going. I'm ready
not
to bed.
You were
But
ready to go
then
to
the
bed,
rain
yeah.
came in, but
Yeah.
I filmed it. I went, listen to that. A little part of me panicked. Like, that rain is so loud.
Yeah.
Is that normal? Like,
No, it wasn't.
What's going to happen here? Like, it was just like,
It was. I could hear the thunder coming towards my house, hit my house, and go past my house.
Yeah, it went across us. So we
Yeah.
were looking out and we saw it kind of move from left to right.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah. And it was, and the lightning was going off, like Satch said, every 30 to 60 seconds.
Yeah, it was bad.
Like,
I mean, his Wi-Fi went off.
yeah.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi went totally off, and I was watching something on Netflix, and it just went off.
Wow.
I was like, oh my days.
That is incredible.
I went outside to film it.
Yeah.
And as soon as I filmed it, bang,
Yeah,
lightning
there
went
you
off.
go.
Like,
Yeah,
as
that's
soon
what
as
I
the
mean.
camera on. Right?
Every 30
In
seconds
fact,
was like
listen,
that.
I don't know if you can. Can you hear that noise? Right.
Yeah.
Listen, that's me filming it.
Wow,
That's the rain.
that's big.
It was. Kedge, I'm surprised you slept through
I
it.
don't know
bro.
how I slept through it. I missed it
Bruv,
completely.
that's inside the house.
Wow.
Chucking it down. I was supposed to post that, but I forgot. I was too tired. But torrential,
rain.
but unusual for this country as well. So, but I know there'll be people listening around the world that are like, "Ugh, call that rain." Like when we have a heat wave, call that heat wave. Like that ain't a heat wave. But
But that's. I think that's it now. Like fully summer's done.
Yeah, I think it's done
yeah.
now.
No,
Yeah.
like last week
Yeah,
there was
it's
still
sad.
a little. It's like I don't even think there's going to be those days. You know, where you get the odd day where it's like 25
Indian
degrees.
summer.
It's still going to happen.
it might be.
I think.
You never know. A couple of
No,
weeks
I
time,
don't-
end of
I don't-
September.
I don't think
I don't
Indian
think
summer's happening because I think we are going to be absolutely. They're talking about like really low temperatures as well, coming over England as well. So yeah, wrap up this Saturday if you are travelling because you don't want cold people.
Maybe I shouldn't wear shorts.
No,
Yeah,
exactly. No,
no.
Go get
Don't wear shorts. But I tell you what warmed me up as I got here was that obviously Tommy was been cooking for us again.
Well, okay, so I've got this. I'm going to give on a boring, bigger story. I've got this other property out in Kent, and you might going to hear me talk about it because it's going to ramp up now. So I was there all day. Then I was meeting the gas suppliers of it and all this kind of stuff. So I thought, I'm not going to. And then in the middle of all that, text from Kedge. So, what are we eating tonight? And I thought, I'm not. And I thought, God, it's the last one. I'm not home. I can't even do any
Oh,
food.
it's the last one. Yes, so we had a nice corner together. Oh, that's
Right.
beautiful.
So then I whizzed back. Luckily, the people were all waiting for me when I got to the site. The gas
Yeah.
men were outside.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
when I got home, I had another gas meter thing to do here.
Yeah.
And the guy was here as well. So everything was moving. And
Love it.
was
Gas all
done.
over the place.
And this is how you got lucky.
How?
The boys both had hockey after school.
Oh, I love it.
So my missus
Love
goes,
that
don't
they had
forget, you're not
hockey.
picking up till 5 p.m. I went, I've got an hour and a half.
Result.
Banged out a butter chicken and a butter paneer. Can you-
Lovely.
Can you-
Yeah,
is it
yeah.
a butter paneer?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get it, right? So
Yeah.
it's
A
the same
paneer
bunch-
makhanwala.
Oh, is that what it is?
It could be.
Makhani.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makhneed.
Yeah.
Buccaneers.
He's always got to add the wala. Why isn't it a wali?
No, because it's masculine.
Yeah. Paneer
Is it?
Paneer isn't masculine.
No,
Yeah,
I don't
paneer
think
is
it
masculine.
No,
It
it's female.
It is.
It's soft cheese.
Yeah.
No, but it's
Paneer
what
female.
it's what the
Makhanwali.
the preposition, not preposition, but it's what gender is attached to it.
Yeah, but I think paneer, if I was to attach a gender, I'd say.
Because if you said it in Gujarati,
She.
it's you use the male adjective for it.
So you'd say
So
what?
what would you? How would you say the paneer is nice in Punjabi?
Paneer bahut badhiya aaya.
Yeah, but see, so it's a masculine.
Yeah, but now you say, oh, kudi bahut badhiya aaya.
No, you wouldn't.
Oh, munda bahut badhiya aaya. Maybe
No.
you're right. Yeah, you're right.
No, paneer is masculine.
So what do you say? Oh, kudi bahut badhiya aaya. I don't know what you say.
It's masculine.
She's
It's
amazing.
masculine. You
Yeah.
can't have paneer as a feminine.
I
What
think
would you say then? Go on, how would you say in Gujarati?
But you need hold on. Let me think of an adjective.
Go on.
Like, okay, so like say if it was kachu, you'd say the paneer is kachu, isn't it? Because it's paneer kachu che, but you wouldn't say paneer kachi che. See?
No, but no.
Yeah, of course it is.
No, but that's not making it no.
Of course.
No, that's not no.
I love that. He did. No, just it. That's all it's actually got.
Gachu is when you talk about one.
Yeah.
Gachi is could
plural.
be plural.
No, but the LG is kachi because it's feminine.
We would say we just say.
How are you arguing with
No,
the
but-
only
but
linguistic guy here?
I don't know,
we would
no.
say kachi is plural because that's kachi is just the female underwear, and kacha is the male underwear.
That's what I mean.
So you say he's wearing a
He's wearing a kachi.
You wouldn't say
Paneer's got a gachi
yeah,
on.
she's wearing exactly. The paneer had a butter kachi that you just ate your way for his buttery kachi.
Honestly, but yeah.
I
Anyway,
don't know. I think it's female.
it is. Ask anyone who's an expert.
But yeah,
in language.
and it was nice. And by the way, I did the Shana garlic parathas.
Parathas.
Yeah, I didn't really notice a difference. I'll be honest with you. I think the shana paratha is standard. They do well.
I think
stick to it.
where Tommy has now nailed the butter chicken, the flavor was just in that. So you could have given me anything, and the flavor was just
even
the
with
curry.
bread.
It was banging.
Yeah, needs a bit more chili powder.
From my side,
Yeah, go. Here we go. Feedback
from
Kej.
my side,
Yep.
I'm doing it as that mate says from my side.
Okay, yeah, from my hello, big
Yeah.
edge from my side.
Yeah, from my side.
Gage on my side.
You need a bit of spice.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, but it was for the kids.
I did I did
was
put
for the
red chili
kids.
powder in there. I did, but because I was making quite a big batch of
Yeah,
sauce, you make
yeah.
the sauce separately.
Yeah.
I
know.
So
Yeah.
I think I just didn't quite have enough chili powder.
That was for me. That's the only thing that was, But otherwise, banging. Obviously,
there
you
you
know
go.
that.
Thank
It
you
was
very
banging.
much. There you
You
go.
know,
Thank you very much.
honestly,
I
And
love
this
it.
is probably
I know I
because
love cooking.
it's probably because you were cooking over the weekend as
Oh
well.
yes! Oh my God! That Friday. Did you see my story on Friday last week? Just before the torrential rain, Kingfisher were doing 100 curries. 400 curries.
Oh, wow.
In 100 minutes. Right. So it's
400
5. So
curries?
they did
So
five,
what do you mean? What do you mean like 400 like plates?
5 different curries.
Oh,
Each is about 80 of each, whatever
Yeah.
it works out.
Oh,
as,
okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I thought you meant 400
No,
separate
yeah,
curries.
not 400
Wow.
dishes. No,
Yeah.
I mean they're 400 curries and
Portions.
They're in a kitchen. They got these top chefs. So one of them like works for Atul Kochhar, Benares kind of guys.
Yeah.
Another one's got that Mango Lounge in West London, in Windsor, which I tell you was
Okay.
amazing.
Yeah.
And a couple others, right? There's a Nepalese chef there as well. So then one of them, like the Nepalese chef, made chole.
oh yeah.
But with a Nepalese twist.
Lovely.
So he had a couple of little herbs to it, to his chole. The other
Oh,
one made,
yeah? What kind of herbs?
yeah, exactly. Everyone got the munchies. And another guy did like a Carolan veg curry,
Yeah.
mixed veg,
Coconut.
in like a coconut sauce.
Yeah.
Someone else did a spicy chicken. They did a butter chicken and
Lamb.
Wow,
the
there's a lot of
next
food
one
there.
Lamb.
what was the final
Lamb?
one? It will come to me. No, it wasn't a lamb.
Bindi,
No, veg.
We've got 2 veg, 2 chicken. Go on. It's got to be a lamb.
dal,
two chicken.
black dal.
No, what was it? Okay, I'm gonna come back to that in a minute because I'm gonna have to look at
Alright.
my pictures for it.
Right.
But it was just a fat one. But watching them cook, and I was looking at all the different techniques that they use, and how they do it. That's what I applied to my butter chicken and my paneer.
It was very good. It was very good.
Okay, I'm glad you approved. But know this, that wasn't just mine. I'm looking at the dishes.
Jalfrezi.
It wasn't just my
Probably
food.
chicken or something. Fish?
Okay,
Seafood?
okay, that's the chutney. That's the
Bengan.
butter chicken.
Okay.
Or one of the butter chickens.
Yeah.
That's the Carolan chicken. Hold on, I'm moving my way around, right?
Right.
And then we've got. Oh yeah, it was lamb. It was lamb.
Lamb, it's got to be
I
lamb.
forgot. Yeah, it was, and it was just a solid. I tell you what, I didn't remember it.
Hopefully a lamb's not solid. What do you mean?
No, it was a
gotta
solid.
be soft.
It was once he's eaten it.
meaty tarka on the lamb. Like
Gotta be a what?
tomatoes, ginger, garlic, onion.
Like a karai.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, lamb karai.
Yes. And you just god
Bangers.
with the bread and the nars and stuff. So, yeah. So I basically
Do
I was
you know
in the
what?
kitchen, and here's the thing: these are chefs, and I was like, here we go, and I was doing it in a Bake Offy Master Chef.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, right, 100 minutes, lads, starts
Yeah.
now. Right, 30 minutes left. Countdown's on.
Third of Paul Hollywood.
Bro, can I be
Tommy
honest?
Bollywood.
I
Yeah.
tell you all now, the inside scoop.
Go on.
They were done in 30, 40 minutes.
Really?
They go, and I went, it wasn't even hard. He went, bro, this is what we do.
Yeah.
80 portions of curry, easy.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, and they're chitter-chatting, they're laughing, they're drinking a few beers in between it. And then, this was really nice, we gave it to a load of old people that were less fortunate.
That is very
and
nice.
they all come to this community centre, and you give it a and then, what was nice, you would have loved this, Kedge, community spirit, talking them through what the curries are.
Oh, brilliant.
So
Yeah,
this is a chickpea thing, pulses, really nice and hearty, but it's vegetable. Oh, yeah, that sounds nice.
We should do something like that.
It was. I tell you what, it sounds cheesy, and I don't want to sound like an idiot, but it felt really nice to do.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, of course it does.
is.
Of course it does. Yeah.
Yeah, it just felt like I'm not, and actually I wasn't even doing it, like, you know, Kingfisher have laid
Brown
it all
load curry
on.
night.
Yeah.
All right.
We should do a brown loaf
And they
curry
have
night,
these
yeah.
soup kitchens in South London, so you can take over there and all that. But you know, but then you got to make sure what you're cooking is good. So what are you going to
Yeah,
make?
of course,
Kedge?
you've got banging chefs.
What am I going to make?
Yeah.
Well, I can make that new Matar Paneer that I made the other day, which was really nice.
Lovely. All right.
So
I can do my
I
butter
could-
chicken.
I could do that.
So actually,
you're
you
going
could
butter
be
chicken.
head of the tandoor. You could head of the naans.
Yeah.
Nah,
You can be the bread man.
do you know what? If I fall in, we're
Yeah.
in trouble. If I fall in, we're in
You can't
trouble.
fall
We'll
in.
stick a skewer in you and we'll eat you. Is that
No,
right?
we'll, I don't know what I'd make. If you hang on, you're going butter chicken.
Can you
He's
cook
going
that?
paneer. Yeah, but I'm trying to think what would complement that.
The cucumber salad.
I can make that, but
Yeah.
I want to do something better.
Bhajia.
I think you could do the naan, rice and salad.
I think it's got to be keema.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
You could do a keema.
Could do.
Yeah. Can you make that?
Yeah, I probably could.
Really?
I haven't done, yeah. But,
Yeah.
but I think I probably could.
I've never
I
done
mean, it's
this
not that difficult.
I
You
think
just
I
have to
could.
stick a bit of meat into a mixer, a blender, innit,
Look
and
at
put
this-
some peas
look
in
at
it.
this plonker.
What else?
Oh,
What
you got
else?
we got blend the flipping mince as well. What
He
is this
doesn't know,
guy?
he doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
What
It
is
comes
it?
ready
Well,
minced.
oh, there you go then. So what is there to do then?
Do you onions got to do the tadka? Got to get the
Oh
flavour.
my god! Oh, put some onions and dark on it. Come on.
Yeah, but it's got to have the right lick because meat takes to spices in a different way that veg does.
Okay.
So yeah, you got look, Kedge.
That's what, do you know what?
Look at his sunny
you
booty.
said,
He's got
Tommy,
proper
earlier,
sunny booty
when
on.
you
He's like,
said
ugh, talking
like
about
a
meat.
lamb karai or like a chicken karai, he's never had that flavour.
Yeah,
That, bruv,
I
that
don't
is
need that
incredible.
flavour.
You need that flavour.
right. and you know when you grab a piece of soft chicken,
Right.
made cooked in a karahi,
Yeah.
Yeah, mate.
with a bit of naan, and you just
mate.
break it, and you get the sauce and the onions
Unbelievable.
and tomatoes,
Right.
and,
Like that.
and it soaks into the bread.
Because I'm telling you, Paneer doesn't do that. Tommy, you're
No.
correct me if I'm
doesn't.
wrong.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
I'm sorry,
doesn't.
and I know this is going to disgust a lot of people, but you got to bite into flesh. Didn't
Oh,
I?
Oh, no, you
my
just went there.
Yeah, you got to.
Oh
It's got to be
my God.
carnivore. That's
Oh
what
my
it
god.
is.
So all that rich food and everything. I was at an engagement over the weekend.
Oh, okay.
And
They
So was
people
I.
do like,
Really?
Yeah, and a Gujarati engagement.
yeah.
Oh,
so
we
right.
had the same
Last
one.
night.
But it wasn't the same one.
What was your
Okay.
wedding couple called?
They were called Rahul and Rupa.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Okay.
Right. I was a DA or Day, DHEAY.
No, I'm not asking about the pronouns. Just what their name
yeah,
was.
they them.
Yeah.
Very good. It's a Gujarati name. DA.
Why are you just saying a random sound?
Say it again.
Say the
properly.
name.
Okay, so when I first met him, I thought his name was. He called himself DK.
I
That's
do.
his initials,
I do.
right? But now
DK.
it's just, yeah, but it's Day. DHEAY.
DHEAY. Day.
Day.
Okay.
Day
As in
and
yogurt.
and Shivani.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, that one's quite easy.
Yeah.
Shivani.
But
yeah,
by the way, can I say I was
Shivani Day.
doing my banter with my Gujarati crowd.
Of course
I think
you
I'm
were.
accepted amongst Gujaratis. By the way, I feel very comfortable in a Gujarati
Yeah,
crowd.
no, I think Gujaratis love it.
You're more Gujarati than
But
me.
anyway, yeah. So I'm not your.
Yeah, no. So I was at this engagement, and I was like, we're in 2024, and so I haven't been to an engagement for a while, and I thought, things have obviously moved on now because it's I don't go to as many as you guys do.
Are you
go-
like so? You got to be close to these though, because you wouldn't just get invited to a random one.
yeah, no, it's family.
Oh, okay, family.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
So, but I just think, obviously, it's all moved on now, and everyone's
What do you mean it's moved on?
Well, it's all become a bit of a big fanfare now. Do you know what I mean?
How many people were there?
About 80 people.
Oh, so no, that's not a big engagement, Kedge.
I think more. Yeah. Okay. Fine. All right. But the venue was not that big, so it felt like it was. It was a lot
Somewhere
of people.
up north, London.
No, just in London. Yeah, local. So I was like, obviously they're doing the ceremony and stuff like that. And what's become the difference from when you were young, growing up and going to these kind of things, and to what it is now is that obviously everyone's got a mobile phone in their hand,
Yeah.
right? And so you've got the two cameramen.
Yeah.
Official people who are being paid to
Yeah.
do the proper photographs.
Yep.
And so, and it's hard enough because, you've got to look at that one, then you've got to look at that one, you've got to look at that one, you've got to look at that one. You're going back and forth.
What
And
do you
he's
mean?
going,
What?
like one cameraman's going, look at me.
Yeah,
and then
video-
second
the
man-
videographer's there, the photographer there.
and then look at me, right? And so you're getting that, look at me, you're getting that back and forth. But then you've got a whole array of aunties.
Yeah.
And
Don't know where to
uncles.
look.
And they are all pushing and trying to get in the way of the other cameramen just to get their money shot, and they just want to take a photo of everything. And then
Money
also,
shot, yeah.
And also the other thing is there's I mean, again, with the Gujarati thing, there's like the whole thing about like the girls' side come and give presents to the boy, and the boys' side give the presents to the girl. And it's like, so you come and you give your present, and then you might have a photo with a couple, and then you've got to move on. You've got to move.
Yeah.
But there's some people.
They just don't move.
They just linger, and they
Malinga.
want to be in every shot. And then like it gets to the point where there's someone from the family goes, "Okay, you've had your turn now. Do you want to? Because we need to, we need the space." But there's something about there's some desis at wedding photos and wedding moments.
Yep.
They just want to be in every photo.
Yeah.
And in every scene, and I'm like, it's just embarrassing.
I know.
Why have we not moved on from that?
And not only that, I saw a lot at the wedding. I was at the engagement, and they're filming.
Yeah.
And they're watching themselves, and the phone's in their hand.
Yeah.
But the phone's like going. I'm watching their camera, and it's like nice filming people's feet.
It's
because they're watching, and then they go.
It's filming.
Then I pick it back up again.
It's filming the masses' blouse in front of you.
But they're not
do you know what I mean?
following it on the camera.
No.
Maybe they want that content.
Maybe
they want that content.
Maybe for OF. But what I'm saying is that it's just I was just because you know me, I like to observe, and I just like look at this. Like it's just it's the couple's day, but everyone wants to be a part of it. And then like they've obviously decided that we're not going to have certain photos, or we've done the family photo, but then it's like the next person wants to have a photo.
Of course they do.
This is
Everyone
just for
wants
me,
a
just for me. Oh, beta, I love you.
Real quick, can we just quick one?
Yeah,
quick
beta,
one.
I love you. I'm your favorite auntie. And like, come on.
Yeah, and even with people's kids, as I noticed, because
My favourite auntie. Little does she know, she was on the second round of invites.
yeah,
Exactly.
Yes,
You're only there because 16 people
Exactly,
said
you
no.
dropped out.
We've got two-tier invitations. here.
Dynamic invitations.
Yeah, exactly. You honestly, you were lucky. You got the ballot. You got the
Innit?
ballot. That's what you got. No, I was about kids, and people's kids were like running around the room, right?
Yeah.
And a couple are on like the stage where they're doing their
That
engagement.
pisses me off.
And the
by way.
kids
running
were
around.
just climbing up.
No, but we were all kids. We've all done it.
No, I tell you what, we were kids, but we were playing like outdoor in the corridor.
Right,
With
exactly.
a little tennis ball. Saying we wouldn't be running on stage past the swing, through the pictures, past the DJ booth, behind the DJ.
yeah.
No one
it
did
was
that.
in the corridor. of the
These
school.
kids were running onto stage.
Do you know when kids come running past the DJ booth? I have to tell them, don't come back here. Like, but you say it quite a bit aggressive, a bit scared of you.
Don't come back.
Did they give you some lip?
No, they don't give you lip. They actually get scared. But you have to tell them. You have to be like,
you know what?
no, don't
'Cause
play
you've got
here.
all the flashing lights.
I'd
in the
get
back.
scared.
No, but you have to, because look at what happens if the kid runs into the booth or falls over a wire or...
Yeah.
So I said that, right? So obviously I'm hosting. The good thing about me hosting is that I don't have to be like, ladies and gentlemen, please now take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, starters being said. I can go, all right, Carter's here.
Please be upstanding is the one that they all say.
all that.
What does that mean?
Yeah, it doesn't. No one talks like that.
Who says that?
I always say that. So
Please be upstanding. Shut
wait,
up.
Right. Look at most presenters talk in a way that normal people don't talk. Even the BBC and the news.
Everyone who picks up a microphone, Asian DJ, they start speaking like what is this?
Right. Okay, everybody.
Okay, everybody.
Okay.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding.
Yes,
You're
okay.
like, what is it?
Okay.
WWF?
Your happy couple are going to make their way into the room.
Next time you're at a reception and someone says upstanding,
Yeah.
Sit down.
whoever
Sit
you're
down.
with, give them a $5.
Yeah.
That's the game you should play.
Yeah, exactly. And but all these kids, and I went, right. I said, here's the deal. I said, we're going to have some dances, some performances. A couple are going to be on the stage. I said, if any of these kids are yours, I said, come and get them now. I said, I know what you're doing. You come to the wedding, you thought, result, night off, let the kids run around.
Yeah.
Someone else will watch your kids. No. Right? I said, if these kids come to the stage, I'm going to have to push them off the stage. I said, I don't want to have to push a kid again. Right? I said, don't make me do that.
Wow, Tommy's strict as well.
I was
You
doing,
have
but
to.
obviously you got to
You have
laugh. But I'm saying, so you lot, whoever these kids are, this one here, this one here, this one here, come and take them, right?
Right.
And so I did it like that, like calling them out. But
Do you
guess
know
what?
what?
No kids came on stage.
Yeah.
While they're done. And actually, nobody got hurt. No kids got knocked
Yeah.
over.
That's good.
So there you
And
go.
to be fair, like most of the time, the parents don't even know where the kid is.
No, they
running
don't
around,
care.
Running around.
But I'm
Don't care.
going to say it again, stereotype of the week. Asian parents do so much for their kids, but when they get into a public Asian only
them to it.
environment,
Leave them to it.
like, what kids?
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
like they
I know
get kid
that.
amnesia. They walk in, and I swear, there are some mums, I see it in their eyes. Because, let's be honest, most Asian men are lazy and they're not doing their bit with the kids at home.
Yeah, well, no, because they're drinking the glasses, innit?
No, that's at the wedding. I'm saying in general.
Oh, in general.
So when
In life.
when the mum
They're still
turn up
drinking
to the
lassi-
party,
glasses,
when the mum's going to be there with her sisters,
Right.
her mum, aunties, uncles, whatever, other people to potentially watch their kid to water that down.
Yeah.
They're off duty, man. They're on the vodka straight away.
Yeah.
They're on it.
Yeah.
You know who you are. people in my family. You know who those.
Yeah.
Those.
But it was good times when we, like you said, like when we were younger and we had to go to weddings, and they had Raja Hindustani on the cassette player, and it was just that was all it was.
Did they still have the plates with all the compartments? The thali plate.
Oh, when I went, no.
Was it proper?
No, it was a bit proper. It was proper. It was proper.
The plastic thali was the home parties, but then when you went to like a wedding,
no, you still get it at Gujarati weddings.
What, the plastic? No,
Yeah.
But you know what?
The paper one.
Can I stereotype?
Because there's
second
so many.
stereotype of the day.
Yeah.
You guys are still fans of the buffet. You love. I think the Gujarati weddings.
I think when you have a Gujarati wedding, you need a buffet because there's no other way to tackle that. When you got 300-400 man,
there's too many.
There's too many people.
We have 4, 5, 6.
No. But the amount of variety that there is,
it's a bit different.
There's too many bits,
and that's the only way to quickly get them in and get them out because you're not. It's not.
There's not enough. No one has invented a plate with enough sections to fit Gujarati food into it.
Oh, okay.
Because they still end up lumping the farfar, the marcha, the all of those bits onto one bit of it. Do you know what I mean?
So the plate of food that they served up at a wedding on a weekend.
Sometimes the chutney's in with the curry, and it's all like. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, was yours a plastic plate on the weekend?
Like polystyrene, papery.
Yeah.
But there's you're right. I'm just looking at the plate of
10
food.
dishes.
There's 10 things on there.
Yeah.
What else that?
That's sweet corn.
Sweet corn. Yeah, I thought it was. And in the samosa, it was like a stretchy cheese. It was almost like a pizza samosa.
Oh, maybe it was a pizza one.
And then this was like a prashad. This is like just beans, but like
beans,
black-eyed, like kidney beans, like that, like pulses,
like a salad. That's a salad. That's a salad. That's an expensive Gujarati salad. You don't normally get salad like that.
Is that a fancy one?
That's a bit of a fancy one there.
What do you mean expensive?
No, like look. That's got chickpeas in it.
That looks dead.
Gujarati people don't have chickpea salad, mate. That's serious.
What?
That's a serious
when
one.
you're vegetarian,
that to me, Tommy,
chickpeas is a leg of lamb.
That looks like a sad plate of food, man.
No, actually, it was quite nice. It was spicy and all good and chole.
But what I was saying is, like, talking about back in the day and weddings and all of that, going back to the 90s.
Speaking about weddings quickly, I was at a wedding a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
The caterers brought out the food and I was gobsmacked.
Why?
They stacked the plates on top of each other.
With food in it?
With food in it.
So there's little sauce on the bottom?
Well,
it wasn't sauce. It was like, for example, like, when you go to a wedding, it was like, usually one waiter would have a whole tray with all of that table starters on it.
Yeah.
Makes sense, right?
Yes.
These guys had a whole tray of kebabs, but then they put plates of kebabs on top of each other. And it just came out and I looked at it and I was like, that don't look right.
Yeah.
So what, the kebab was touching the plate above it?
Yeah.
That's weird, isn't it?
Weird.
Like a Ferrero Rocher stack of kebab.
No, but with a plate.
Yeah, so imagine like you've got a tray and you filled the whole tray up with
It's got
kebabs,
loads of plates stacked on top of each other.
And then they've just put more plates on top of it.
Because
Because they were just handing them out to every table. And I was just thinking...
That kebab must have been old.
No, but why would you stack?
Put a plate on a plate. Yeah.
Why would you put a plate on a plate?
Okay,
why would you put a plate on food?
This is such a random thing to throw in here, right? But when I go to McDonald's, I like to get my burgers without the bun. Don't start, right? I just prefer it without the bun. I feel like I'm getting the main thing.
Yeah.
They sometimes, most of the time, 6 out of 10 times, in the dabba, they'll put the cheese slice on the bottom. And they put the burger on top, put the sauce, the cheese at the bottom, then the burger's on top. Oh. So all I've got is the cheese stuck to the bottom of the thing. Because that thin cheese melts.
Of course, yeah.
Sauce is slibbered all over the bottom of the thing.
Yeah.
But every now and then, I got hungry thinking about it. They put a burger in, cheese slice, sauce, all that, and then another burger on top. So they sandwich it in a little burger. Perfect.
But why wouldn't you just get it with the bun?
Tommy don't do the bread.
Because I don't like the bread.
No, get rid of it after.
Because one of the bread slices, one of them has the cheese stuck to it, then I can't get the cheese.
It's all for the love of cheese.
So then it's either a cheese stuck to a piece of bread or a cheese stuck to a piece of cardboard that
I
you can
can scrape it off the cardboard.
How?
Without having carbs.
That is disgusting.
Carbs instead of cardboard instead of carbs.
Yeah.
But you were saying, sorry, so I'm with you on that. But you were saying about retro weddings.
Yeah, no. So like obviously just thinking of Raja Hindustani being played at Indian weddings and all of that back in the day, because that's the only cassette everyone had. It just reminds me of the 90s and all of a sudden there's a lot of things.
You remember weddings with cassettes?
Yeah, of course, that's how the music was played.
When it was a home DJ?
No. They would just have like whatever the sound system was. They would just have a cassette player connected, and people would just have cassette
tape deck.
In a hall, though?
Yes.
Yeah, like in a town hall or in a school.
How would you get the sound big enough for a tape?
No, because it would have the red and white phono at the back,
that's it,
and you just plug it into an amp and then into speakers.
So
it was the same thing, but just playing off a tape.
decks.
No decks. No. There was no decks. There was no one in charge of it. You just press play and that's it. You go, and then someone goes and turns the cassette over when the A side of Raja Hindustani finishes. Yeah.
Do you know my first ever gig that I did? All I had was 2 CD players connected to an amp, and that was it.
And no mix then, so just cut and paste.
One song would start, and you
fade in, fade out.
No, there wasn't no
fader.
fading. You just stop and bang.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, actually there was. You'd fade it down, hit the next song. That is all.
Good old
that was my
Dave.
first gig.
Simple manual day.
That's how I learned how to
there's
DJ.
a lot of things making a bit of a comeback from the 90s as well. So like
Should we go back to that?
Yeah.
I think we should.
Cut and pasting.
I think certain DJs need to go back to that.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And start
shots
again.
fired.
Tell him
Shots,
again.
was that a bit too much?
Shots fired.
But no. So a lot of things coming back from the 90s. Obviously, Labour's back in power now.
Yep.
Oasis have come back from the 90s.
Oh yeah, I signed up to their ballot, by the way.
Did you?
I got the email.
Wow.
They sent me an email saying, "Oh, we identified you as one of the people in the queue on that Saturday, and you didn't get through."
It's funny how they didn't identify me.
you as a Q. LGBTQ.
No, but I was in I want to show you the email because I was really shocked. I was like, how they got my... Because obviously I was logged into Ticketmaster with my email.
So this is the problem. I didn't even get into Ticketmaster.
There you go. So then they sent me and they were like, oh, now you've got exclusive thing to the ballot to get those tickets just for ballot people.
Yeah, and they're only giving you 2 at a time this time now.
Well, I only want 2.
Okay, well, get it for me.
Again, get it for me.
Yeah.
So I thought of you on the weekend because...
I'm going to get... Your missus wants them. I'm going to give it to her.
Maybe I had to register with Ticketmaster.
Oh,
so I was doing it over the weekend.
Right.
That's it, what I'm doing. Who I'm going to go see.
No.
1st of October.
No?
In Manchester.
Who?
Oh!
Janet.
Oh, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to go
Here
to
we go.
that.
He wants to go to that as well. He wants to go to that. Take it.
You should get on the ballot box.
Yeah, I need to get into Ticketmaster first. But anyway,
yeah.
going back to it, everything's coming back from
I'm
the
going to something on the weekend.
We keep
Oh, no, I
interrupting
can't.
him.
I know. I'm trying to just tell you about the nice.
Yeah. No, go. Hold that thought. What you're going to do on the weekend?
No, I can't say anything.
You can't. You don't have to say what you're going to do.
No,
on the
no,
weekend. But you have the live podcast on Saturday. Is it Friday night?
Maybe I'll tell you on Saturday night.
Oh, okay.
If it happens.
Can we go as well?
See, that's the problem.
Oh, getting him in. Okay, fine. Talk to me later. It takes 2 to make a thing go right. That's fine.
But yeah, so guess what else is coming back from the 90s? And this is going to be exciting. We got some crisps from the 90s coming
okay.
back.
Yes.
Hold on, wait. Okay, now I have to think. What crisps have left us since the 90s?
Because I know we love a good crisp.
Nice guess.
Huh?
Squares.
Oh, good.
Not squares.
Okay, so the salt, the one when you put the salt in the sachet.
No, that's already there.
That's still there.
Smiths make them, innit?
Yeah, no, that's already there.
Puffs. The
No.
10p ones.
Space Racers.
No.
Raiders.
No, guys, you're
They're
missing the
still
obvious.
there.
You're missing the obvious
I
ones.
don't know.
So Frazzles.
Frazzles didn't go
I swear
anywhere.
they still make them.
Bacon Frazzles are lovely.
Oh, okay, fine. All
Bangers.
right. Well, discos.
Yeah.
Oh, no, discos are still made, by the way.
But
Are they?
But what
I get them. Do you know when I buy? When I buy
Well,
discos?
apparently, the reason why they're saying they're making a comeback is because basically they've noticed that on online shopping that more people are buying these crisps now. So like they thought, oh, no one's going to buy them, but chipsticks, you remember them?
Love them.
Yeah, knickknacks.
Yeah.
Love them.
Knickknacks were
Yeah.
the best bit of crisp after swimming.
See, okay, I didn't like
Do
that.
you remember like, after swimming, get into the vending machine?
Weren't they like Marmite flavour?
No, you get different flavors.
They're nice and
there
spicy
was scampi,
ones.
you can get lemony
Ooh,
ones.
the scampy ones were
You
banging.
like the scampi?
No, I didn't like the scampi one.
I
I'm
loved
just saying
them. I
because my
loved the
friends
scampi
loved the
Oh,
scampi. It
they
stunk.
stink. I
They
hated
stunk.
that.
Utes.
They stunk.
I don't like that smell.
They
at all.
stunk.
But
And skips. Oh,
Oh, skips are lovely.
see, I would tell you this.
they
it's funny.
stunk. as
Melt
well.
in your mouth. Melt in your mouth. You put it in. That's gone.
Interesting. All of the crisps you mentioned, skips, discos,
Chipsticks,
and
chipsticks,
frazzles and
frazzles.
chipsticks, they're all of a different texture. They're not your crisp.
They're not a potato.
Yeah.
I don't think, you know what, now that you think about it, were any of them? What were any of them?
They're not potato.
I never really liked discos. I don't know
Oh,
why.
I
no,
love discos.
discos
I found
were
them
good.
too hard.
Mate,
They were like bumper.
Salt and vinegar disco.
Yes, I'm with that.
Do you know I still buy them when I get on a plane because they always have them at W.H. Smith's in the airport.
Oh, is that
Do
what
they?
it was?
They always have them there.
No.
The same texture.
And yeah, same, exactly. And that's the only place you can buy them, and that's why I get
Can
them.
you get me the cheese and onion one next time you go?
Oh, they're banging.
The
honestly.
McCoy's Ridges are a
Yeah,
good
they're
crisp.
The Max.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The Max.
Yeah.
They're just a fat, crunchy crisp. Like Pringles and even Thai Sensations, which everybody does. Every Desi loves Thai Sensations.
Sensations, yeah.
But those,
Oh, yeah.
they're just
Sweet
more.
chili.
They're more like crack. You just want to be like
You know the one that
salt
Desi,
going,
you know
yeah.
the one that Desi's love now? Have you tried them yet? The mango flavored, mango chutney ones.
Yeah, the poppadoms, the mini poppadoms.
Oh yeah, I have. Yeah.
they
Again,
are.
once you start on them, gone.
Gone.
Do you know, like, I've not seen anyone with Pringles nowadays as well.
No, we do a lot of Pringles in this house.
Really?
the
Pringles
boys
are-
do.
Pringles are
yeah.
still
No,
popular.
I think
Pringles are
Pringles
still
are
hot.
like now when you go to someone's house, it's always like a bowl of something. It's not really tubes of Pringles anymore.
And the kettle chips come along.
Yeah.
Kettle chips. And what's the other one with the T? Tyrell's.
Does anyone still eat? And I think Kedge
Tyrell.
I made it like it was something like.
Does anyone eat the flipping the VBs in some ones? The crisps,
the Mogul ones.
No, the ones where you get like 20 packs for a pound or something, and it's like
the
different
garlic and chili ones.
Garlic
chili lemon.
Yeah.
Of course I do. K-Fresh. K-Fresh.
Co-Fresh. That,
bruv, they are the best.
Dead.
So I told you today, the guy who owns Co-Fresh was my sister's housemate.
Yeah, you said.
Oh. So yeah, pretty.
They're not Co-Fresh. They're something else. They're like something else.
No,
or K. It's not Co-Fresh.
They're not Co-Fresh.
They're not Co-Fresh. These ones, basically, they're 3 flavors, right? Satch knows. They're like, the original ones used to be like a blue packet, yellow packet, in a red
one's
one.
like a black pepper flavor.
Yeah, but basically, it's so funny because I've given this to my Gouda friends at work because they love a bit of spice, and they go, "Kedge, why do these crisps taste like out of date?"
Yeah,
how do you explain to them? This is how they taste.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a bit staley.
Yeah, they're supposed to be staley.
Is it Foodco?
No,
those are all new.
These are all new. This is the old school. It's an old school brand.
K something.
Yeah.
Not
But it's like you go VB and you could get 10, 12 bags.
You
can
buy the whole box. Yeah, you can buy the whole box.
They weren't crisps.
They weren't crisps. I don't know where.
I do love them when I'm watching like a movie on the sofa.
Yeah. I remember my mum. Now that you just said movie, so when we used to settle in for a movie, she used to fry the old what do you call it? Farfar.
Farfar.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I used to love just standing there, just watching it all puff up.
You Punjabi kids were spoiled, mate. We didn't get farfar for that.
We
get farfar like on special occasions, like Diwali.
Really?
You guys were getting farfar for like just watching films.
You
watched the film eating farfar?
Yeah, I'll be bold.
I've got a problem with that.
Why?
Because that is not a flipping film snack.
No, it can be.
No, it's not.
I'm going to try that. I've never tried that, but
farfar with the film.
Well, bro, we were.
It goes with FFF.
You can have off, mate, with your farfar.
Yeah. And then we all got farting. We were farting. As I say, yeah. No, but we should do the
Friday for film time.
Who watches a film with farfar?
Yeah,
it's just like popcorn, isn't it?
No, popcorn acceptable.
And papad. The spicy little papad. The little
you had papad with a film.
Is this a Punjabi thing?
I don't know.
I want to have farfar when I watch. Go to cinema.
I just think growing up, we had like a very sort of desi Indian house.
Did you have the farfar, which was like lattices?
No, not the gridded one. Yeah,
but then
crosses.
Yeah, North and crosses, but thin ones. Yeah. And then my dad would put like the chili powder on it.
Oh no! See, you guys did that. The chili powder. My dad would do that. He put his like hajmal like that butterlawn.
Oh, I love it.
I hate that, Dad. I'm telling you now. I hate the smell of it.
I love it.
But why can you just stick to hula hoops like a normal kid?
Bro, we didn't even know about it. The hula hoops didn't enter the house. Mum and Dad did the shopping.
What do you mean?
It was only
it's cheaper to do farfar than buy hula hoops.
I remember my sisters got older and they were like, the oldest one was like 13, my next sister was like 9 or 10, like 11, and then I was about 7. And all of a sudden they came back from school one day and they were like, it was like a protest. They said, Mum and Dad, and they were like, right, we shouldn't be eating out of metal plates anymore.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
We in prison. We not had metal tiles, we had metal plates. The plates were metal. Wow. Yeah. Right? And they looked like shields. They had like a little dotted ridged edge, right?
Yeah. Give it back to Captain America.
And then I thought, what? There's plates that aren't metal. Like, what are you going to make a plate out of them, right? I thought, what? Do they want plastic plates? And then I remember I went to Daniel's house for a plate. It was the first kid, only kid, I think, at junior school, that invited me around for a play date. Because I've spoken to my mum, you're allowed to come round. Oh. I thought, bloody hell, don't work like that in my house. I've got to go via committee. Yeah. I don't even know if I'm allowed to walk up the end of the road. Like, you got to understand it. I'm the only son. I'm quite a big deal in the Brown house. I'm like, I've got to carry on this gene
I've got security.
Yeah, exactly. And then I remember I went around his house and they had plates with patterns on them.
Wow.
I honestly thought I'd won the lottery. I feel like I needed to tell people, hey.
You started licking the plate.
I came into my sisters, I went like, they had plates made of like glass. I was saying they're glass plates, but they went, it's like porcelain, whatever it was. But I remember that for the first time. That was thinking, and then then his mum was like, oh, maybe like next time Daniel could have a play date around yours. I go, not if he wants to come and eat in prison. Like he's going to come and feel like he's in jail with these metal plates.
That is so. No, we never had any steel. Kedge, were you a steely person growing up?
Home, steel glasses. We always drank out of Barney.
Still love a steel glass.
I still love a steel glass.
It tastes disgusting out of a steel glass.
No, it's good for you.
In a copper glass is good for you.
And still.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
I heard this as well.
Oh, yak! If I put a steel cup to my lips,
no, such missing out.
It makes it crisper and colder. Dud in a metal glass. Ooh, nice crisp dud. It almost changes the texture of it. Makes it feel like more icy and more colder. My mother-in-law said this to me a little while ago. So I went to her house, in-laws' house. She doesn't live separately from everyone else, and she had her Barney in a clay pot.
Oh, apparently that's supposed to be even better.
Yeah. She said, look, he can there.
Yeah.
Sare Loki can. Everyone says. I go, what Loki? Loki?
You know, the one from Marvel.
Loki here from Marvel. Yeah. You know, Thor's brother.
Yeah.
Loki, the bad one. He says to me, "Ready to drink this?" That's what I do.
Love it.
So there you go. So if you're drinking out of a clay pot, it's good for you.
Right.
Know that.
Things we've watched, guys.
Oh, are we there?
Let's catch up on that because it's been a while since we've spoken about that. And I know the Brando listeners are waiting for our recommendations. And I've seen some banging things.
I've seen some great stuff.
Go on, then.
Man, go on, hit me.
First thing,
Yeah.
BBC One.
Yeah.
Freddie Flintoff, Field of Dreams.
Oh, yes.
Where he takes the cricket team to India.
Yes. That's season 2, apparently.
Season 2.
Yeah, I didn't know that, but I heard it's season 2.
It is a brilliant show.
Oh, wow. Okay,
And they-
good.
You boys should watch it.
They go to the gullies in India and
They go to
everything.
the
When you
gullies.
say
They
the
go
cricket
to,
team, what
so
cricket team?
he's got he sort of manages like a group of boys from Preston, like
Okay.
white lads,
Very
young lads like that.
Yeah,
less,
they're-
less fortunate. They've
maybe
been
like 14,
saved. Yeah.
13, like
Oh,
they've
They've been on the wrong path, and you know.
yeah. And he's trying to straighten them out, and all of a sudden he puts it on them, saying, "We're going to India, lads, for a little tour." Takes them over, and they live like the Indian life. They live like in a hostel kind of thing, but then they go out, play kids in like the gullies. They play like loads of different teams from different schools and underprivileged kids from India and stuff like that. Then it all ends up with them celebrating Holi out there, and you see how these kids have never left Preston ever, and they've not even left they've not even gotten a plane, some of them, and they've gone to India where it's like a different world, isn't it?
Yeah, and you know what? I was thinking of this the other day. Thinking of something similar, which was, do you remember there was that show about like naughty kids and they take them away and they'd almost swap them with another lifestyle, and it was like, and I
was
remember
a bit like that.
And I remember there was one kid that went and stayed with an Indian family, and they're like, "Oh man, f this man, they want me getting up at 5
Yeah,
a.m.
so this-
I got to do my chores, I got to do
There
this."
was at some points where obviously like they're staying in this like hostel kind of thing, and you know all their food's made for them, breakfast and stuff. But like they were getting fed like authentic curries and dinners, and some people are like, I'm not eating that. It's just a really good watch. But then at the end of it, you learn, and they say, I'm so glad that I've got out of Preston. And some kids wanted to move there. They're like, that's it, I'm done. I don't want to come home.
And not only that, it was kind of like, there's some of the kids I remember in the kid swap thing were sort of saying, oh, that these other kids' parents, these Indian parents that are very strict, are actually so loving. They're doing it because they care so much. Because the dads and mums wouldn't shout at their kid.
No,
they'd be more like, "Beta, you got to study. You got to do." They're like, "Well, if you take that out of you, then this is going to happen. If you take that," they're talking to them.
Yes,
and they're letting
rather
them
than
know,
talking at them.
Well, screw you. It's not right. What about my freedom? And they do all the Western stuff. They're going, "You still got your freedom. We're just trying to make you a better person."
And to be
understanding that.
To be fair, this focused a lot on Freddie as well, because obviously it's the first thing he's done since his massive accident.
I feel so sorry for him.
With Top Gear, and you could see that it was
They said that
helping.
was bad, you know.
It was you want to see
Mate,
his
you need
face
to
in
see
this.
his face.
Now-
It looks like it was split open.
Yeah,
you can see where
I did see it was in the press.
Stuck it together.
Stuck it
So
together.
Richard Hammond had a bad accident.
Yeah.
Freddie's, I think, had a couple.
Yeah.
James May drove into a wall.
Yeah.
He broke his shoulder. I'm like, surely that's enough. If there's like 6 people that have ever worked for this show, and 5 of them have had bad accidents, it's only Clarkson that hasn't.
He's not really had one.
Chris.
Yeah.
Chris, but he was only for a little while. But Chris has probably had his fair share of knocks because he whizzes around. Chris Evans, he whizzes around it.
But yeah, it was a really good watch.
Good. Was it on Field of
definitely
Dreams?
Field of Dreams.
BBC
yeah.
One
BBC
iPlayer, right.
One.
Good one.
The other thing I saw was, and I finished it finally, it came out a little while ago, Mirzapur season 3.
Oh, you love that, innit? Yeah.
It is brilliant. Really good.
Yeah.
And, should I say this?
You are the flag bearer for.
There's going to be a
Miserable.
season 4.
Oh,
And if you're watching it, watch until after the credits, after all the titles and everything is run.
there's a scene.
Because there's a scene, and you're just like, bring on season 4.
Hey, again,
It's
I
like
like-
a big
of Mirzapur.
Mirzapur.
Okay. There we
Tommy,
go.
you need to get onto that
I know.
because I know you will love it.
It's just I'm out all the time.
Yeah,
right?
when do you get a
Do you know
chance?
what? This came out a while ago, and only now I've had a bit of time to watch something.
Yeah,
And,
good.
And this, and very quickly, another thing. It's another Indian one, Kedge.
oh, go on.
It's on Netflix.
What's it called?
The Kandahar Hijack.
Oh yeah, so that keeps appearing
It's
on my
popping
thing.
up on- yeah.
Yeah, it's a series as well, isn't it?
I've only watched 3 episodes.
Based on a true story.
True
Based on a true
story. Yeah,
it's good.
Kandahar is what?
Kandahar is somewhere in Afghanistan, isn't it?
Yeah.
They basically they hijack a plane which is meant to leave from Kathmandu, and at the moment where I'm up to, they're on their way to Kabul. They want to go to.
So what's
Afghanistan.
Desi about it? You said it's Desi.
It's a Desi series. It was Air India, not Air India, Indian Airlines.
It was an
plane.
Indian aircraft. Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
Okay, right.
And apparently, when the hijack went over 7 days or something like that. It went over a few.
God, it's a long one.
And I've only halfway through it, and they stop in different countries along the. It's interesting.
Okay, good.
Okay, two things that I've watched, which I think, and then one of them that you'll both love.
Okay.
And I think, Satch, you might have seen this, The Greatest Night in Pop. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Oh, I have.
Is that about 1984? Is that about Heal the World? You know,
Heal the World.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Have you both seen it?
Yeah.
That was ages ago, Kate.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why it just came up now. But
It might just pop up. You know
It's
what?
brilliant.
Netflix messes me
So
up, by the way.
good. I told you, I spoke about it on the podcast.
I think you did. That's what I thought. But
Yeah.
I was just fascinated.
But Netflix will do the thing like, or other thing, new to Amazon, new to Netflix.
Yeah.
You go, oh, new, I could check it out.
Yeah.
You're like 2016. Like,
Yeah.
you suckered me in
I
that
know.
one, but go on.
But no, it was. I just didn't know the story, and it was just to get that many. You know,
It's the American one, right?
the
Yes.
American one, and you know, it's. I'm inspired, and I'm working on doing something with the Indian one.
You want to do a Desi version of Heal the World?
Yeah.
Like that. What's it called? Heal the What's it called?
Yeah, Heal the World.
Their version was Heal the World.
Heal
Ours
the
was-
World. We are the
What was ours?
children.
What was ours?
We Are the World. Heal
Are
the
the
World was
World.
Michael Jackson. We Are the World was the one that they
We
did.
are the world. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. And
We
but
had
the-
Band-Aid. What was it?
Yeah. Do They Know It's Christmas?
Do
They
that's
Know
it.
It's
Yeah,
Christmas,
that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
And they're both great songs.
Both,
Both
and
bangers.
but what I loved about it is when Bob Geldof gave all those celebs a real talking
Yeah.
to kind of go, guys, leave the ego out the door here. We've got to
Yeah,
do
we're
something
gonna
that's
do
bigger,
this.
you know. And you know I like what I loved about it is because you know there's that moment when all of a sudden Lionel Richie goes, not Lionel Richie, Stevie Wonder goes, oh, let's sing in Swahili, and then we're going, bro, they don't even speak Swahili in Ethiopia and stuff. And then you know like all the egos get involved and stuff. And then Michael Jackson goes, no, it's got to be something in English and blah blah. And then Bob Dylan's there and he's not feeling it, and it's just like you know we love seeing legends all working together in a room, and that's why
Yeah.
I was thinking, I'm going to bring the Asian community. We're going to do it.
Who are you going to have, Kedge? Who's it going to be? Who's going to go Bollywood? Go A-list. This
No,
is-
I was just thinking of the Brit Asian.
Oh, Brit Asian. Okay, got it.
I was thinking. Of
No,
Brit Asian.
think big. Why are you starting small? Go
Okay.
for the
well,
dream.
if we went big, then I'd have to get Sonu Nigam to probably help write it
Yeah.
and sing a bit of it.
and sing, obviously. Yeah. So because they had Lionel Richie and Michael Jackson who worked on it together originally. So we would need, like say, Sonu Nigam, and I would go and maybe a female like Shreya.
Oof.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we slowly start piling it in.
Arijit's got to go in there.
Sorry.
Arijit comes in, you know, and then
Arijit.
we start bringing everyone in. Do you know
New
what I mean?
generation. Kuku
Yeah.
Sukupuku.
Sukupuku's got to be in there. Maybe,
Arman.
maybe
Arman Malik, and
Arman
those
Malik,
kind of
yeah,
lot.
and then maybe a little verse, Mets and Tricks, get in there.
Can I have
Mets
a,
and Tricks are not going to go in
Can
there.
I have my boy Kumar Sanu Udin Ryan?
Yeah, yeah,
Can we
oh,
have
yeah,
Alka
yeah.
Yagnik?
Can you just imagine?
Kumar's
It would be
got to go
better
in there.
than anything the Ambanis have done.
Oh.
They had another party, by the way. I'm just saying.
They did,
Oh.
yeah. But that was for Gampati.
Yeah, but still, they had another party and everyone still turned up, and it was just like, it's just endless. But the other thing I've seen is called Shirley, which again was out in. No, hold no.
I know what Tommy's thinking.
No,
He just looked at me.
wait. This was out in March, but again, I don't know, not many people have seen it, and every person needs to watch
I
this.
tell you where my mind was going was, you know, so what have you just watched? Things I watched is Shirley. Oh, what was that? It's the woman who lives next door.
Yes, neighbour.
I just look out the window. I've been watching Shirley. She doesn't know it. It's really good. I won't spoil the ending. But let's just say it's a happy one.
Shirley Chisholm is the first black lady to be who got into Congress in America in 1972, and she then ran to become president. Obviously, she didn't become president, you know, but it's a brilliant story. It's exactly what Kamala Harris is trying to do at the moment.
Okay.
And it's a bit of history. We didn't know about it. You should get to know about it. And you just realise that actually, you know, the problem we've got, and this is...
Here we go.
the
You know the problem with our people, right?
Well, no, but the black people have the same problem. Is that they just kept undercutting their own people.
Yeah.
So even my girl, who's doing really well, but she was stuffed over by black men.
Always. Egos.
Yeah, it's bad enough trying to fight the rest of the establishment, but it's her own black men who would like doing her
wrong.
over. And I
Yeah.
was just like,
Not
it's
letting-
frustrating, isn't
But
it?
that's Kedge. That's in everything. That's in everything.
But then how are we ever going to
Men are to blame for
Look at the
everything.
I'm
There you
going
go.
to say it, the British Asian music scene.
Go on.
Don't look. We ain't got a podcast for that.
Just saying, it's the same sort of thing, isn't it?
What,
I know.
that men are screwing it over?
No, not men. Just generally everybody.
Everyone's just. We've ruined it for ourselves.
Basically.
I haven't. I'm holding it up.
Yeah.
We're
But what
keeping
about the
it
scene?
going.
Holding up.
Huh?
What about the scene?
Keeping the scene alive.
Oh, right.
Keeping the scene.
You ain't part of the scene. You've moved on to comedy. You're on the comedy scene now.
Yeah.
Right. So Kumar Sanu, anyway, he's a legend. He's a legend. That's what we
He's a
want. Bring back
legend.
the old school.
Right.
Bring him back from the 90s.
What have you
That's
learned
I'm
then?
Oh, what
Have you watched? No, have you watched anything?
Bro, I've not watched anything. So
have you packed the telly away yet?
So since no, actually, I've got, and I was thinking about it. Oh God, I want to get someone round. I'm not very good with stuff like that.
You got to take it off.
Yeah, take it all off, and also then what do I do? How do I stack it? Where do you put? We've got.
I can connect it again.
We've probably got more TVs than we've got fridges, which is ironic. So I think what do I do with like 5 tellies in the house, 6 tellies?
Yeah.
You take them to your
They're
new
so
house.
going to break over
No,
the next
they're not.
year.
Of course,
Yeah,
they're
are.
not going to break.
Well, anyway,
Make sure when you take it off, have you got a removal company coming? Or you do it yourself?
I've got a couple of my worker guys.
He's got Sandu and Sandu
They're
coming.
nice and cheap, and then I'm going to just load up the van. I said to my missus, right, we pack everything up. This is the strategy.
Yeah.
You go to wherever the new place is, or wherever we're going to put it. Because we might put it in storage, might put it in containers, might put it in the new house. But because the new house is going to have so much work, no point putting it there. So I said, I'm going to be here. I'm going to tell the guys these boxes, bang, 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 bang.
In the van.
Go. And when you get to the other side, she's going to be there.
Yeah.
And she can tell you what she wants done with it on the other side. So that's the strategy.
With a TV, by the way, once you take it off the wall, wrap it in like a blanket and then put it into.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's funny. Because we said, what should we do with all our blankets? And we've got loads. Obviously, we've got the tiger one, leopard
Do
one.
that.
Yeah,
Do that. Flower
It's got to
one.
be blanket.
Well done. I will do that. No, I've not seen anything. I've just got my thing I've learned.
Okay, what is that?
The thing I've learned this week was about Monty Norman.
Who's that?
Actually, okay, I'll tell you, Monty Norman's a composer.
Okay.
Right? He's a musical composer. And as I've spoken to a couple of people about it this week, because I found out about it a few days ago, I went, hey, guess what I found out? A couple of people have known it. So you might already know this.
I don't even know who Monty Norman is.
Right. Monty Norman is the man who created the James Bond theme music.
Oh.
No, 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 no. Right? Now, what I found out this week is that Monty Norman was a musical composer. He was given the job of making the music to a play called A House for Mr. Biswas. Desi story.
Biswas.
Yeah. Biswas.
Biswas.
Right? Biswas.
Dishwash?
Right, dishwash. No, they had to make. He had to do the musical score, so he did the song for the House of Mr. Biswas. So he did an Indian song, which went down, 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 down,
Slow down,
right?
Yeah.
Right. He did, right, and then nothing happened. Didn't get commissioned. Didn't get made. But the book is famous, by the way, House of Mr. Biswas.
Yeah, it is.
If you look at it, right. Then he got. Oh, there's a spy film coming out. We need a theme.
Can we whack in there?
He goes through his code. He goes, "Oh, I got this from all." So he sped it up, and added a bit, added that.
Wow.
So basically, Bond is Indian. Your Bond, everyone's Bond. The Bonds belong to Desi.
Wow.
There you go.
Dun, dun, dun.
James
Are
Bond
you sure it was
theme tune.
Are you sure it wasn't down, down, down?
Yeah, basically,
Same
it wasn't.
thing.
It was a version of that. It could have been.
It could have been.
It went ding, ding, ding. It could have been like that. Ding,
Yeah,
ding,
now that
ding,
you
ding,
say
ding.
it, now that we do it, because we can do it naturally, because naturally we go dang, 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 dang. We made
But
it
that's
into
our
a
sound.
zombie.
Yeah.
But that's your sound cage.
Yeah.
No, but the way you did it as well, it sounded like a zombie.
That's the noise you make when you walk. Dang, 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 dang.
Yeah.
Dang. It's your little
So
good
it
dance.
sounds very Desi anyway.
Yeah.
How do you pass?
Yeah, there you go. James Bond comes from really an Indian sounding song. It wasn't an Indian song.
No.
Monty Norman wasn't
Well,
Indian.
for an Indian show.
But he made it with that
Yeah.
sound in mind. And
Love
there you
it.
go. Look at that. And Bond, you can't get much more British than Bond.
Can I go next? Because mine is music related.
Okay.
Nice.
And I think it might have an Indian link.
Oh,
But I made that bit up.
okay.
Elvis Presley's manager
Yeah.
sold I Hate Elvis badges
Yeah.
I did not know.
No,
that.
I
to
know.
make money from people that didn't like Elvis.
Right. Have you seen the film?
I didn't know about that.
That's in the film. Have you seen? You remember the film? Elvis?
Yeah, I remember seeing
Yeah.
it.
So
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Unbelievable.
Cause
That is it. If that's a Desi maneuver right there.
And
Clever.
They talk about it in the film because he actually did do it when Tom Hanks plays his manager who was
Right.
supposedly
Oh, yeah.
questionable with it. And he basically says he did it because he basically said, look, loads of people love you.
Yeah. Loads of
Some
people
people
hate you,
don't. Let's sell some to the people that don't.
Do we need?
Let's take their
Do
money.
we need I Hate Brownlow badges
think
for
so,
Saturday?
mate.
Yeah, I hate. Yeah,
Not for Saturday because they're coming. They like it.
No, but I mean,
we need it. No,
I
we
wouldn't
need it.
mind if there were people coming to say I hate the Brownlow.
No,
but they're
no
coming-
one's going to come to say they hate it. We need it for other people.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, I tell you what it is. We need to. Yeah. When we go mainstream.
Yeah.
When we're all over the planet.
Yeah.
then it's like, then you can.
Do we want people to come fancy dress for Saturday?
Ooh, I would have loved that. We should have said that earlier. It's a bit late now. I need to have a think.
What?
Because I've been clearing out my house. I've got so many fancy dress outfits. I forgot one of the parties I went to. This is a really good idea. You got to dress up as something which starts with the same letter as your name.
Oh, love it.
So I've got upstairs in my loft. I pulled out a tequila bottle outfit. Yeah. Is that whole outfit?
Oh yeah, I remember you wearing that.
Tequila bottle.
Cage, what do you come as?
Yeah. Just put a white sheet over my head and put some eyes. Yeah.
What, Ku Klux Klan?
Yeah.
Ku Klux Cage?
Yeah. Why not?
Bloody hell,
easy.
It went a bit dark then, isn't it?
I don't know what I'd come as.
Yeah. Gunja. Sorry, Cage.
It's got to be in this.
Oh, okay. You sausage,
sugar.
Oh, sweet.
Sweetie.
Sarod sag. You just cover yourself in green.
Sag.
Yeah, sag.
That would be good. If you just gave him a sag.
Yeah, just put like weeds all over you.
Yeah.
You go, what are you? Sag, innit?
Sag, innit?
Everyone loves sag.
Yes.
Do you want to see where the butter is? The butter's in the middle, melting.
That is
Come over here.
disgusting, mate.
No, that's lovely.
All right, my thing that I learned this week.
It ain't fancy dress, by the way.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Turn up with a flipping.
This is related to us,
Fancy
actually,
mess.
the brown load. And that is, have you heard of a word which is, the word is consult.
Consult.
Yeah.
Like consulting someone,
But with
and
a
constipated.
Yeah, but
So
consult.
if I talk to you about my constipation, I'm consulting you.
Ah, okay, no, that is not it. But basically,
No?
this word has been used since the 1600s. It's died out recently, so you don't get to hear it that often. But what it actually means is acting stupidly together. And this is why I thought it kind of works for us. So it's a verb. It's basically to play the fool together. It's got Latin roots.
Yeah.
Con, which means with. Stultus, which means foolish. So you can use it as a verb. Like, we were consulting on the Brownlow.
Yeah. Or this is your consultation. Constellation. Consultation. If you're coming to the Brownload, you're coming to the consultation.
There we go. And that sets you up for Saturday.
Wicked. That's a great word. And we're going to leave you on that. So remember, we'll see you there. Anybody who turns up late, know this. You're going to get destroyed. Okay?
Yeah.
You actually, tell a lie. Actually, you probably might have.
I've spoken to a special
guest. They probably won't
today.
let you in, actually.
They probably won't let you in.
Please get there on time.
They won't let you in.
I've spoken to a special guest. They are up for it.
Hey.
They are ready.
Hold on. So you've got a surprise special guest. You're going to do the surprise songs. I've got a surprise as well.
Oh,
I haven't. I'm going to have to think of one now. Okay. So that's what I'll be doing for the next few days.
Okay.
But for the rest of you, we'll see you at the live podcast.
Yeah, don't be late. Honestly, please don't be late. No Desi time.
What time does it actually start?
Get there. It starts exactly at 9:30 is when we're coming out on stage. Doors, you can get there from 9 o'clock. Get there at 9 o'clock. You can have a little drink in the bar and stuff.
you can bring your own food as well.
Shut up, kid. You can't.
Okay.
You can in your handbag. You can.
You can't bring
We're
no.
gonna
We're
bring
not
it.
having nothing.
Yeah.
We're not having no smelly food that you're going to get sent out.
Give it to me.
By me.
If you can eat something without any of us noticing, that'd be brilliant.
Don't do it.
But if you can eat it and share it with us,
Yeah.
even better.
Don't even do that.
Yeah.
If anyone comes up and gives food, they're going to get booted.
love it.
Hashtag feed Satch. Feed Satch on the night. Just come up and put a laddu in his mouth. There you go.
No, mate.
Yeah.
No, mate.
Put your
And,
laddus in his
yeah,
mouth.
just do not be late.
Laddus
That's all
in
I
his
can say.
mouth.
Don't be late.
Yeah.
Okay.
Done.
And I think at the end of it, there's a bit of time where we can hang around with people.
Oh, really?
Like right at the end, yeah.
Okay.
With the riffraff, with this lot, no, I don't trust them. No, of course we will. We'll be there. You'll be there. We'll all have a great
We'll be
time.
there.
So enjoy it. And if you're not there, don't worry. There'll be others. I don't mean to everyone else. All the thousands of other people feel like they're missing out. And if you can't be there, but hey, next time, hopefully, in the next maybe year or so, we might get to take this around the country a bit.
Of course. And
So-
if you do miss it on Saturday, you'll be hearing it the next week, next Thursday.
Lovely. Yes, of course you will. Yeah, you're hearing it. It'll be next week's podcast. So that'll be the live podcast. So we'll see you when we see you. Have a great one. Till next week, boys. See you on Saturday. Laters.
Yay.
Laters.